Hello, Mr. Geislard here, and I'm going to go over number 1 in the quiz. So there's 3 main things that you're going to need to know for this. One is that the measure, actually 4, one is that the central angle is the same as the measure of the intercepted arc. So right away I know that angle 3 is going to be 24 degrees. I also know that if I put 3 and 4 together, so if I look at this angle here, which is 64, that means that that whole one has to be twice 64, which is going to be 128. So to find 4, I just have to do 128 and then subtract 24, and that will give me 104. So that means that this is going to be 104. Now, I can find 5 just by going and doing a little more math here. If I know that this is 24 and this is 104, I know that this is a diameter, so that means it's all 180. So if I add 24 and 104 and subtract from 180, that should give me 5. So if I do 180 minus 104 minus 24, that's going to give me 52. Now, if I know that let's do 2 first. Again, this is a diameter, so this has to add up to 180. So if I just do 180 minus 42, that will give me number 2, which is 138. Now it's just a matter of finding some of the inscribed angles. Well, again, if this is a diameter, then this is going to be 180 degrees, which means that angle 7 is 90 because it's half the intercepted arc. It also means that 6 is going to be half of 52 because that's that intercepted arc, and half of 52 is 26. Now, if I know this angle is 24, and I know that this one's 26, if I add those two together, 24 plus 26, that's going to be 50. I know that I make a triangle right here, so if this is a triangle right here, I can find 9 by just taking 180 and subtracting 50, and that's going to be 130. So I know that this angle is 130. Well, if 9 is 130, 10 is 130 also because those are vertical angles. I can also find 11 and 12 because 9 and 11 are a linear pair, so they have to add up to 180. So that has to be 50, which means 12 also has to be 50. So I'll put 50 in there. And then, let's see, what else do we need to find here? 130, 14. Okay, so we need to find 8. Well, 8 is just the inscribed angle of the intercepted arc that's 104, so that would make that half of that, which would be 52. Then I can find 13, because I take 50 plus 52, which is 102, and subtract that from 180. And that will give me 78 because those are a triangle and it has to add up to 180. So the only ones we have left are 14 and 15. Well, to find 14, again, this is an inscribed angle here, so that means it's half of 24, which is 12. So I have to do 130 plus 12, and that gives me 142, subtract from 180, and that gives me 38 for this angle up here. So that one's 38. So, one last one. Angle 1 is 21 because that's half of 42, which is right there.